House member, Congressman Andy Biggs. Congressman, good to have you here. How do you do it? How do you break through all this? Because I'll tell you, the narrative, which, by the way, is being fed, the news cycle is what it is, and Donald Trump Jr. contributed to it, and you may say that's a good thing, but he contributed to it today by feeding the media those emails. How do you break through that right now? Because there's important stuff on the line.
Well, I think the way you do that is you get to work and you stay focused and you loudly proclaim what you're doing. You tell people what we're doing. We're keeping our word on the agenda. We actually repeal health care. So I like what President Trump said and Vice President Pence said the other day. Hey, look, if you can't get it done, let's just do a repeal. So that's how you do it. You keep your promises, you keep focused, and you keep hitting that chord over and over again.
So with that in mind, are you pleased that the recess is being, backed off for a couple of weeks?
Oh, absolutely. I've been hitting that chord for quite some time. I think we have so much to do. We need to stay in through August. We don't need the bad optics of taking 3, 4, 5 weeks off when we don't have the health care done. We got a budget that's coming due months. And we're talking a big budget. We're talking the tax reform issue. We're talking a debt ceiling limit we have to get done. We don't need to be taking time off. We need to be getting together and getting to work on it. As we do that, I think that changes the tone of the narrative.
Realistically, is there any shot of this getting done in the next couple of weeks? At least, from your sources over in the Senate, on the other side of things, when it comes to health care.
I think that I just think that you might not have seen that 2 weeks if you hadn't. If they were going to get it done next week, you wouldn't see 2 weeks into August. I think Majority Leader McConnell's right.
That's a bit of a hint, right? Congressman, your reaction to Donald Trump Jr. today and his releasing of these emails, was that the right move or the wrong move in your view?
I think it was absolutely the right move. I think this is just smoke on a wet log that the Democrats keep trying to light on fire. There's nothing there. They'll see there's nothing there. It was a brief meeting, ostensibly over opposition research.
Poor judgment call, though?
I'm not even sure it was poor judgment call. Maybe it was handled in a clumsy fashion. But the reality is, everybody's seeking opposition research on their opponents, and that. Let me just tell you, you put the shoe on the other foot, and you don't think that someone in the Hillary Clinton camp would have been meeting with this lady? Absolutely.
We're going to talk about that a little later on, because there seems to have been some work between Ukrainians and the DNC. So that's coming up a little later. But Congressman Biggs, it's good to see you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Trish.
All right. Senate leaders.